Okay, hi everyone. Returning to Fallout 4 with the Mad Phil series. Uh, Took a couple of weeks off to kind of refocus myself on the game. Kind of wanted to see. I was considering doing the whole thing in character, and then I realised my throat is red raw, and trying to do a kind of accent while having this sore throat wasn't going to do me any favours. Plus, I don't think I could keep the accent going for that long. I used to do a lot of accents when I was younger, like to make my friends laugh and stuff. And for a while, I was actually quite good at it. But when you stop doing those things, your voice, you find it hard to you get your voice back used to it. So I won't be doing the Phil voice a lot either because it kind of grates my voice. So what we're looking for here is we're going to start the Brotherhood of Steel mission. Okay, so I've got the location on the boy, and have I went the completely wrong? No, I haven't. Hang on. That's why, because it had me at Preston Garvey, that numbskull. Okay, so we need to listen to the radio.
Automated message repeated. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization Ferrum 9-5. Our unit has
Gonna cross back over here.
running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
Okay. I'm gonna try and keep off the music as well because it can be distracting if you have that on. Although if you play the game, or if you're considering getting Fallout 4 and you're kind of on the fence and you're thinking, well, I'm gonna watch some stupid YouTuber series to see if it's any good, and you've decided to watch Mad Phil for some reason, to find out why you should play this game, you're gonna find radio signal for the Silver Shroud. And what it is like a little radio drama for a kind of spirit-esque character from the 40s. And honestly, listen to it. It's actually some really good stuff. It's got a really dark humour streak running through it that you get if you get that what this game is meant to be, and it's meant to be a fun like kind of take on 1950s culture. Definitely give it a try. Give it a listen to if you do want this game. Let's go start the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't have any fusion cores, so that's why I'm not wearing the power armor at the moment. Normally I would be wearing, but the power armor is powered by fusion. If you don't have any, then I'm gonna need a good gun here, because what we're gonna wander into is a swarm of ghouls. So let's help the soldiers out. When it comes to ghouls, I don't want to use melee weapons because they swarm too quickly. And I don't know if I'd be able to hit multiple targets. I don't know how the hitboxes work in this game. So I'd much rather just take them out with weapons, which I know are going to hit. Unless mine does. Okay.
Appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
Whoa, what was that
Easier for
explosion?
both of us if you'd cooperate. Now, where are you from?
Don't really have a home.
An answer that I hear often. Whether it holds truth or not remains to be seen. If I
What
appear
is going on?
it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
That all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries. I have no inclination to pay for your services.
Now, if my charisma was higher, I get the would fling me some money.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty.
Knight Reese does not like
Our
me.
supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
It's a good plan. If we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities.
His voice sounds very familiar.
Take Reese inside and find his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
What is it, dog meat?
All right, civilian.
Let's have a look at the goals. They might have something. A couple of rounds. Bobby pin. Bottle cap. Inner fork. Why is he carrying a fork? Airbrush. I'll take that. Bobby pin. Dog tags. Okay, I want to investigate what was going. I mean, I think what's happened is that this blew up, but I'm not sure why. Oh well. What we're going to do is we're going to level up quickly and then go in and speak to Paladin Dance and start the mission, because I just want to get right into this. Okay, let's see. What can we do that's going to help Mad Phil continue his mission to be the best and biggest badass in the Commonwealth? I want him to be... But I want him to have a lot of weapons, and I want him to be one of the biggest badass ever, so... That bloody mess, of course. We are gonna see serious poop now. So, I have to go against instinct with this game. My instinct is always to do the nice answers and not be sarcastic. But I'm also trying to follow the missions, because a lot of the sarcastic options in this game kind of has you going, I'm not going to do your mission, where I want to do this mission. So, I'll try and be sarcastic as I can without quitting out the mission. So, if you see me acting out of, think, why are you saying that? That isn't what, that isn't what you should be doing if you want to be sarcastic. It's because I'm trying to stay within the mission, but I don't want to have to reload just to do it again. So I'm just doing a quick survey of anything that I can use. Not really. Also as well, I've started work on the settlement. I have a small shack for myself. I intend to build that up out of out of video time, because I'm not going to sit and have people watch me build a giant tower for Phil, because that would be boring. And the last thing I want to do in my videos is bore you more than I already am with some of my inane chatter. Take this, we're going to take this, we're going to take some buff out. It's always good to have buff out. Ooh. Bowman sunglasses, don't mind if I do. Radix, it's always good to have that. We'll take some of that. Oh, I want the handcuffs, but I took them anyway, and we'll take them. I'm just filling up my pockets here because I'm gonna need ammo. I'm not gonna hack that. And that's against type as well, because I always, my big thing is, oh, I've got to hack that because it needs hacked. No. Phil is not a hacker. He is dumb. He's stupid. He is not gonna hack. He wouldn't know how to. Even though the game would tell me how to, I'm just saying no, he's not going to.
Think you're some kind of hot...
Yes, I do actually. I'm just scanning everything around here to see if there's anything here. Nope. Okay, let's go down and speak to Dance and get this mission going. Get Phil out there in the wasteland, have him shooting people and things, and...
Sorry about the other guys.
They're alright. I'll bitch slap them if they get out of line. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
Ready to move out?
Ready?
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Apparently, if you play as a female character and like getting into power armor a lot, kinda turns this guy on. And there is a romance option with him in this game, apparently. Can I go through the doors? Oh, there we go. Kind of like a BioWare game where you can romance everyone. Which reminds me, more Dragon Age coming. I'm swithering between jumping straight into Inquisition or continuing with Origins, and I might just do a playthrough of Origins. Still pondering that one in my head. I want to make things interesting, and the last thing I want to do is bore people, so I'd much rather do something that people would enjoy, so that's why I'm swithering with the idea at the moment. Get my rifle ready, we're gonna need it.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge.
Okay.
This far from the police station is a risk. But getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority.
I would love to just like turn that crank on that and have him open up and he'd be like, ah, help me. I am not listening to you, I'm looting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. My instinct is to defuse that, but Phil doesn't know how to defuse, so he's just going to keep walking. That could have been bad. This is where we came, isn't it? Huh. Always good to have Molotovs. In fact, have I equipped Molotov cocktails? Excellent. Awesome. I'll take some corn. That was good.
The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents.
I am not listening to a word you're saying. I am just looting some dead bodies here. Can't you see I'm busy? Teddy bear in a tin can, no thank you. In fact, I think I looted that already. They're not me because you need to get in really close. And I do that for like swinging like a tire iron and stuff, but they don't have the punch to them that they should. And that wasn't, I was trying not to make a kind of joke about that, but like I say, the knuckles just don't have that heft to them. And like I say, my throat is killing me, so I won't be doing Phil's voice. I would love to, but I don't think I can at the moment. It would hurt too much. That's why I've not been talking to Archie as much as I should have been. But I just didn't want to put off doing these videos anymore because I'm really... I've had like ideas for them and thought, well, you know, my plan was to come out and just do them, like, you know, do the Brotherhood of Steel and create the biggest armory in the wasteland. And that is still my plan. And the more I put it off, the more I just kept thinking, no, I'm not going to do it. So I'm thinking, you know what, no, I am going to do it. It's going to be fun, you know, doing this mission, because I've never followed the Brotherhood of Steel storyline all the way through. I kind of kept away from it in the sense that I thought it was going to be kind of boring, and then I've heard really good things about it, and I'm thinking, and I was going to do it on my original save with my character who's like all buffed up and everything, and he's like big in charisma and intelligence and a hacker and all this stuff. And I thought, oh well, I want to play against type, and I think this would be the best mission to play against type, because I think the main mission, because it's all about your son and things like that, and and I've played quite a bit of the main mission, there's a lot of long protracted bits that I think would be boring. Especially for someone to watch. You know, there's a mission where you go inside some guy's memories, and you actually interact with the memories. And you have to listen to long, well, I say long, but it feels long when you play it a second time. You have to listen to this guy talk about his life, and you're just like, I don't care, just tell me where my son is. Or do I have to go outside and speak to Paladin Dance? God. That's the one thing I don't like about Bethesda games, is the scripted nature of the mission. Like, he needs to tell me this. We can't go in and start cleaning it.
Let's hurry this.
I don't the facility without extreme caution. Contrary to what you might believe, I'd like you to remain alive during the course of our mission. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Give me peace. Right, now we're in here. I'm gonna switch weapons. So let's see. Shotgun wouldn't be good right now. Give me this one. 45.
This, the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they did.
You know what? There's a lot to be said for cash.
Look at these bricks. It appears as though the facility's automated securities are.
I'll take some of that. Hello.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated.
Yeah, okay, okay. Get it, he's got nothing to say. Let's keep moving. And really all I'm doing is scavenging for stim packs and bullets. Might get some cool weapons, it'd be pretty awesome. You're not following me?
Paladin.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Looks like we missed the party.
You're making a foolishly hasty assessment. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
It sounds like you're scared of synths.
There's a measurable difference between being frightened and being prepared. Now,
And you're frightened.
this place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
Well, if I see some cool stuff, I'm taking it. Just so you know.
Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
Okay.
Security's too good.
Yeah, I don't... What's this? Don't tell me I have to listen to this. Ugh.
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. Be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're gonna get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you toss this tape and we'll start a new one.
That was it. That was what I had to listen. Passwords, okay. Oh, so in here the entire time. Oh, right, okay, let's open this door and we'll fight some synths now.
Hostile sites order of the unit.
Whoa. Okay. 45 is not the weapon to use against synths. Lesson learned.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. Be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're gonna get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right. Sorry. Look, why don't you toss the tape and we'll start a new one.
Let you know, fellow Sith verified.
Okay. Let's see what the Sins have. Put on. I want the fusion cell. Institute. Thank you very much. Institute pistol. Very much. Okay, let's get an institute pistol. So now I've got a good weapon for synths. Oh, Dant, what are you doing? Now, the best weapon in the game, for me, I found, was a hunting rifle. But I haven't been able to get my hands on one, so I had a really fully upgraded hunting rifle, and oh, I scoped one. And it was probably the best weapon I ever had, but that's because I had spent time, upgrading it and learning like all the science stuff I needed, so I had a lot of points of my intelligence. In this game I won't be able to do that. I'll only be able to use the weapons that I pick up because I won't be modding them at all.
Yes.
Okay, nothing in there that I needed. Oh, an automatic one. I'll take that. Ah, less damage. Let's see. Scoped. Oh, it's a rifle as well. Yeah, this'll do me. Take that anyway. You can always sell them. Where'd you go?
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
Oh, there you went.
Yes.
Take that. Fighting turrets again. Nope, nothing in here. In here. Oh, bobby pins. Why they're sitting on a toilet, I have no idea, but I'll take them. Oh no, where's he gone now? Friggin' bell. Oh, there he is. Can you wait a second? I've got to pick up my Nuka-Cola. You know which? I think I need a Fix-A-Cola. Speaking of which. Oh. My throat is parched. Alright, let's go dance.
Engine course ahead. Should be our final stop.
I know it's coming up. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go. Need to get the lift. Oh, or do we? No, we don't.
Scout the maintenance area off of main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs. Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out.
Hell yeah.
What is this?
In this section.
Take it. Fires junk, it looks like. I'm gonna take this fusion core. Oh no. Ways, okay, that's not it. Eyes reset. What? Oops. Bill's not a hacker though. Oh. I don't see how this can be anything on there. What I'm going to do and retry. This is the thing that bugs me. I'm trying to play the game without doing any of this stuff, and the game is forcing me down this avenue. That is a flaw in the game, because if Bethesda were really, you know, into the idea of making you play it your way, then they wouldn't have you do things. They wouldn't have you do things like this. Yeah, on it. Power options. Start auxiliary generators. So now what I'm gonna do is start the. There's gonna be like the institute are now working, so
standing by for your command.
I'm going to start the engine.
Commencing 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine firing.
Sorry about that, Dance, but it was the best option. Let's be honest, no more sense attacking.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
The synths are all dead. I'll help you in a second, I just want some ammo. Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo.
Oh
Hey.
my god! Are you alright? Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive.
Yeah,
We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
I was really concerned for you there. My goodness, thank God you're alright, Paladin Dance. I don't know what I would have done with it if you had died. Oh my God.
Going down. Going up.
And watch as he magically appears up here.
I don't think we're alone.
See?
Found you!
Curious.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Hostile sensor reading detected.
Yeah, what he said.
Device anywhere. Stand out and check the things remain. I may have an active transmitter as well.
Take that.
Let's get out. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
So long. And you just teleported in. Ah, but Archie's here. Good thing. Thanks. Okay, let's go.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Hang on, Dogmeat found something. What have you found, boy? Nothing good. Dogmeat, why are you shouting me over here when you've not found anything?
Paladin.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
I don't need an evaluation.
Accepting constructive criticism is the best way to improve ourselves, both physically and mentally. However, this doesn't diminish your role in the operation. Without your assistance, it could have been in jeopardy. That being said,
Yeah, I turned that engine
two
on.
important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
A rifle? That can't be the best you've got.
It's all I can spare at the moment. You should learn to be a bit more thankful about what you receive. Now, as far as the second map, we had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept it cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or, you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
I'd be honored to join.
That's what
I didn't
wanted
want
to
to
hear.
say that, but it's the best option there for me to continue this storyline. Now let's take a look at this weapon he's given us, because this better be good. Righteous Authority. Yeah, seems like the best thing. So let's get to the police station then, and we will take him up on this offer. Also, you know what? Let's put another point into something here. We're keeping intelligence low. We're going to keep charisma very low. I don't want to have charisma influence anything. Perception. Affects your total health and action point drain from sprinting. Point into luck. So let's go back to the police station. And he's level 6 now, so Phil's doing not too bad. Considering he's an idiot who's only out to help himself. He's got a bunch of weapons. He's going to join the Brotherhood of Steel, because the way I see it, Brotherhood of Steel, more power armor, more weapons, level up, get some good gear, take on the big bads in the wasteland, become the best badass warrior in the wasteland without even going near the main storyline. The only thing that's going to be a disappointment about not being doing the main storyline is Nick Valentine. He is a cool character, and because he's a synthetic, if you take him along with you, he can do all the hacking and stuff. And he would be good to have as a companion. And I was going to install the mod so that I could have Archie with me. Wherever Archie is now. Okay. Maybe I don't need that mod now. But what it is it lets you bring Archie with you and a companion, because right now he's a companion. Oh, here he comes. To take someone else with me, I have to leave him behind. But what I would like, and I think I might install that mod, is have him come along with us even though I've got someone else with me, because he's handy to have around. And having an extra companion with me, it'd be kind of like having a little RPG party. Okay, I'm going to shoot this mine because it's annoying me. There we go. Job done. And I think this and the Institute Rifle are going to be my two main weapons at the moment, because it's got a ton of ammo and it does not bad damage. Right now the shotguns and stuff just aren't doing the job. Okay. We'll go in here, we'll talk to Paladin Dance, and then I think we're just about done. Oh, they're really fortified here. Well done, yous. What's going to happen is, in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to do some side missions for these guys in here. These are Brotherhood of Steel initiates who have you running about doing some busy work.
In luck, sir? Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aylin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
He doesn't like you from the start.
I'm only in it for the spiffy uniforms.
Oh yeah? And here I thought you joined up for a sense of purpose and meaning.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay
Speak for yourself. I'm here for the cool
obey our
weapons.
tenets without question.
I was never good at following the rules.
If you intend to stay with us, I expect you to take my advice seriously. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect.
You'll
You
have
fall in line,
neither of
stay
them.
in line. I give you an order and you follow it. It's as simple as that. Now, granting you of initiate. Only a training rank. I'm not permitted to grant ranks any higher than that.
I hate being the lowest rung on the totem pole.
Everyone starts out as an initiate. It's not meant as a sign of disrespect towards your abilities.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rally
I'm fighting for a
is
cool
more
house
powerful
with
than
lots of
any weapon
weapons.
you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I need you to report to Halen or Reese for your next assignment. Dismissed, soldier.
So, this is where I'm going to end the video. We are going to take missions from both of these people. Now, her mission is to grab something, and his mission is to clear out ghouls.
Hey, if
So, we'll do a couple of them. The next video will just be doing those missions. It'll really just be running about and killing things and leveling up, but you have to do a couple of them before you can get any further with Paladin Dance. So that is where I'm going to end the video now. Hopefully my throat will be better soon, because I really have missed doing the Phil voice. You know, his kind of EastEnder, oh, I'm an EastEnder kind of voice, and as you can hear, it's not great at the moment. Because the whole thing is, and I've said it before, I have it in my head, Phil is an EastEnder. He's just one of these, you know, rough and tumble, you know, he's like one of the lost Mitchell brothers, except, you know, he didn't get depressed and kill himself. He's, you know, ended up in the wasteland and decided, you know, he's going to make the best of it by looking out for himself. And I want to do more with him as a character, but my throat is done. I have to talk pretty much all day in my job, so I'm on the phone a lot. I'm talking to people, so I really haven't had a chance to rest it. So that's it for now. I'll end this here. So yeah, my name is Space Cowboy. Join me next week when we'll kill a lot of things in Fallout 4. Thanks for watching.